Hey there, Fantasy Goats. Naomi here. Quickly telling you to not be worried about Luther Burden. Give him one more week. This is put up or shut up time for him. He faces a top 8 favorable matchup against the Commanders as far as a fantasy points per game allowed to wide receivers. And this is also a post rookie bye bump. We know rookies tend to play much better after their bye weeks as opposed to before. We saw it with Brian Thomas Jr. last year. We're seeing it with Matthew Golden. Actually played. He had his best game yesterday. The week after the Packers bye. They had their bye last week, and he had his best game. He had 13.8 fantasy points, 3 receptions for 108 yards. And we do know the talent that Luther Burden possesses with how good he did against the Cowboys, another weak team against the pass. And I do think, obviously, there's a scenario. You never know. If Odunze doesn't do too well, I am buying the dip a little bit. Not buying, but I'm like fading Odunze. And this, but obviously, you're going to start him. But he scored a touchdown in every single game. That's not going to hold up. Obviously, I don't know. It could. I mean, if it did continue this week, I wouldn't be surprised. But if it didn't, then let's say Odunze doesn't have the best game. That really sets up an era for Luther Burden to really pop off. I do think he'll take away some snap share out of Olamide Zaccheaus. I think we'll see him both Luther Burden out more out wide as well as the slot. We see him, so far he's been taking screens behind the line of scrimmage, and we've seen some long passes to him. I do think we'll see more of that, more intermediate routes as well. If the Bears do want to win, I do think Luther Burden's gonna have, this is gonna be his game. I do think with how talented I think he is, that he'll need to do something. So this is the week you need to start him. So yeah, that's it.